Hey guys, it's Lou. Thank you for joining me back on my channel. So I'm going to fill my bye-bye bag, which is a bag that I keep near my makeup desk. I guess it's sort of like a mini declutter. I just pop products in as I'm going through my drawers, or if I'm doing my makeup and a product stops working for me, I pop it in the bag, and then when I see a friend or a family member, I see if they're interested in anything. At the moment there's lots of base products in there because my skin has gone from being extremely oily to extremely dry in a very short period of time, being on Roaccutane and all. So we'll start with those, and then I've just got 4 little empties for July that I'll pop on the end of this video. The first area that has quite a lot, I've got them sitting on my lap, are powders. I used to really enjoy powders because I was so oily, and by the end of the day I was using powders to touch up as well. But now there's days that I don't even wear a powder because my skin is that dry. So the first one I had was a Kat Von D locket. It's just a little tiny one. It's just in the translucent. I had an e.l.f. one. This is in sheer. Again, it's sort of like a translucent as well. I had a Models Prefer mineral powder. This is in the, it's called the Finishing Veil. It's just there. I have one of the Calvin Klein powders. This is in Fair. I've kept the one in porcelain because it's more suited to my skin tone, but the Fair one is just a little tiny bit too yellow toned for my skin. I had 2 here from Freedom. So I've got the Fair and the translucent. I got a lot of use out of the translucent before my skin changed. But yeah, again, they're just too drying now. This one's definitely too drying. It was the first one that I couldn't use anymore. It's the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte. And the last one's by MUA. I think we got this in a Bella box a little while ago. This is in shade 1. I have 2 setting sprays that are just too mattifying for my skin now. I've got the Urban Decay Dislick and the Revolution Pro Supreme Matte. I had a primer, so this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer by Fenty, and the matching foundation, which is in shade, I think it's 120, just there. I got quite a lot of use out of those, but they were the first duo to go because they're just simply too mattifying off the bat for my skin. I also have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This was the second one to go. I did get a lot of use out of this though, you can't tell, but I think I'm about halfway done, so hopefully a friend will enjoy the rest of that. This one's too old. I really need to be throwing this one out. So this is the Maybelline Brightening Creamy Concealer in Ivory. This one just these two actually just simply don't work for me. So it's a Revolution Focus and Fix Eye Primer. To me, this didn't really do anything for me. And this is a Mega Slicks lip gloss in Sinless by Wet n Wild. It's just like a metallic pink colour. Normally if I want a lip gloss, it's one that I can put over the top of a lipstick to sort of enhance the colour. I don't really like metallic-y sort of ones. I have a Colourpop Lippie Stix. This is in Rooftop. This was in my Shop My Stash. I showed it in the last one. This, I opened it to use for this video actually, and it's like absolutely melted. I couldn't even apply it properly. It's just completely, it's almost like running out of the tubes. I think it's definitely seen its day. This was in the shade Rooftop. So they were all my bye-bye bag content, and then I had 4 things here that I finished off for July. There were 2 mascaras, so I finished the CoverGirl Total Tease, which I love. It's a really good mascara. It's the one with like the little spiky wand at the end. And then one I didn't love is the MUA Waterproof. This was horrible. I used it once for an event where I knew I was going to cry, and it just flaked everywhere. It was horrendous. I finished a cream highlighter, which is not like me at all, considering I rarely use them. It's the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. This one is in Iridescent. So I surprised myself by finishing that one. And I also finished the Clarins Lip Oil, which I'm not surprised because I love these. This one is in Mint, and I'm currently using, I think, my other one, I think it's in Honey. So guys, that's my empties for July, even though there wasn't very many, and my bye-bye bag contents at the moment. I'll continue to do these sorts of videos. I enjoy decluttering on the go rather than doing one big declutter, but maybe I will sometime near in the future do a declutter series because my collection is quite large. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, guys. I've got my collection series is about halfway through at the moment, and I'd really enjoy for you to subscribe so you can see the rest of them as I upload them. Thanks guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!